Let me tell you why the market's going to crash. I'm going to tell you why the market's going to crash, and it's going to be a doozy. It's soon, it's going to be violent, and of course, it'll go right back up after it crashes, but it has to go down. This is the worst stock market I've ever seen in my life. It's the greatest trading environment. I'm not complaining. Bank of America, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Citibank, FAZ, RAD, DAL. Every reversal that we traded today worked. And then the day was over at 10:35 and nothing else happened except the Qs go up, the market goes up, every stock I watch goes down, and the market, diamonds, Qs, and the SPYs just slowly go up all day. But if I bought 30 stocks, all 30 went down, but the market went straight up. So to me, this is a stealth bear market. So inevitably, when they catch up to the rest of the stocks, every one of these stocks is going to be your NEO and your Jumamas, because look at some of these names. You're done. You're done. And they're not coming back. So if you think that buying a communist wannabe Tesla stock was going to be where you want to park your money for the next 3 to 5 years, the stock was $2. It went to 60. What'd you think was going to happen? You know, some of these guys that are still in these names, CCIV, Ride, XL, XPEV, Candy, LI, Workhorse, Nikola basically said, we are a scam. The CEO came out and said, we don't even make cars. It was a joke. It was an illusion. We're a joke. We're not a real company. And the stock didn't go to zero that day. I mean, it's taken this long to go back to $11. But what I don't understand about the market, and I never will understand, how is it, right? How is it that 9 out of 10, I'm going to go ahead and say 9.5 out of 10 stocks, not only do they suck, but they are perpetually going down. They have pops and drops and then they die. Pops, drops, and they die. You know, the reason I like that stock Cybercock, CYH, is because it acts like a normal stock. When your stock goes up 30% in a week, it should go down 10% and sit around and consolidate. And then if it breaks out and you get another 30% move, it should sit around and consolidate. And then 6 months of that, and you're up 300%, and your stock drops 30% after being up 300%. That's what the stock market's supposed to do. $2 stocks are not supposed to go to 60 the way they did in that crazy 6 months that we had. So now that we've got a massive correction, whether these even come back is the question. I don't care. I would never, I mean, owning stocks is not what I do, nor will it ever be a part of what I do in any significant way. Not owning stocks is the only reason I'm sort of sane right now. What's making me insane is this same situation that I had when I first started doing chat rooms and started doing videos. What are you not appreciating? What are you looking at that is keeping you in some of these worthless stocks? But the real question is, I've been talking about this trade now since inception, since 2007, pre-VWAP, right? Reversals. Reversals are great trades on earnings reports. The VWAP reversal now gets us in at a cheaper or better price with targets, with everything right there as if it's a roadmap. If the trade doesn't work, this is where we're going to get out. If the trade does work, this is where we expect it to go. Since 2013, and over the last 8 months, they've been remarkable also. Since 2013, we are up to 523 of them have appeared. And that's not a big number, all right? This is going over, 9 years. It's a very specific setup. It only happens during earnings season. It's got to be a gap. It's got to be a gap fade. It's got to be a reversal on the gap fade. But we have found 535 of them. 523 of them have been for profits, and massive profits. Because if you traded Bed Bath & Beyond yesterday, it was a double on your earnings. If you traded the Citibank today, it was a double on the options. If you traded Bank of America today, it was a triple on the options. So if you were trading DAL on the reversal, you made 300%. So there was collectively 20 times your money. That's not an exaggeration. If you did all of the reversals and traded them well, let's just round it off. Let's round it down. 10 times your money across the board. So let's say you put $1,000 to work today. You made 10 grand. So if you put 100 on each one of those ideas at the end of the day or during the middle of the day and trading around the multi-day VWAPs and the parameters and trading the right options, you had an exceptional day. On an other word, on a I don't know what the word I'm looking for. On the flip side, this was an awful, horrifying, terrible day. You had every stock just drifting down. 9 out of 10 stocks just drifting down. Nobody's buying them. Just awful, disgusting action. And then you got even more disgusting, the Qs just slowly grinding up, and the S&P slowly grinding up, and the Dow Jones slowly grinding up. And then we closed. I mean, Coinbase gapped up. What did it do? Just basically shat the bed all day, tried to find the bottom, failed. Found, no, fail. You had this IPO come out, TPS, opens up, basically goes down 10 points straight, and then it goes up 8 points, which wasn't too bad. EBET turned out to be, the one that you wanted to be in, esports. This one worked, all right? But the thing is, if you weren't watching, and if you bought it too early, if you bought it at 31, you got fucking hammered, okay? But if you waited it out and waited for VWAP to break, you got my favorite setup. You got the ass crack through 27. Sorry, 27 was the first entry, then 28.60. The stock's at 45 now. So there's still some good action out there. But man, owning stocks right now, I don't know if anybody I know, except my dad, whose portfolio consists of Verizon and the Qs and New Jersey Resources. Most people are in some of these names that have gotten hammered. The EVs, the plug powers, the fuel cells, even your Bitcoin stocks are giving it up. Your biotech stocks are kind of shitty right now. All the IPOs are giving back 10, 20, 30, 40% and 40% increments. So I don't know. I'm looking at a market that if you take away the Dow Jones and the Qs and the SPYs, I would think we were in a bear market. So I know that's the environment we've been in for quite a while. And I know that's the narrative that people don't like this market. Oh, it's too few stocks powering the way, making the market go up. I'm one of those guys. I think that is a negative to the overall market, and inevitably there needs to be a new correction. I think this time it'll be worse than the last one, but every time we correct, we go back up. People are starting to realize, then why even bother sell? The thing is, with the QQQ now, right? I mean, we're 55 points higher on the Qs from that last correction that people thought was going to amount, that was going to turn into something that was going to change the dynamic of the market this year. And all it did was give you another dip buying opportunity into, we got, what is it, 15 out of 17, 17 out of 20, whatever it is. We go up every day. But you bought into some Cathie Wood stocks, you're down 50%. So not only you getting smoked, right, by someone who is trying to beat the market, I meant to say not only you're not beating the market, but you're getting smoked now. No fund manager is ever going to beat the Qs. You're not going to do it. And then the rest of the fund managers, as they perpetuate the lie that is Wall Street, the idea that you need, again, this is not what I do. I have a valuable service that teaches you how to manage your own money. I am not a financial advisor. My advice was get the fuck out of the market. That's my advice. Nobody should own any individual stocks. You can buy the QQQ and you are outperforming and outproducing 95% of people that went to school for this, people that want to claim that they're smarter than you, that they need to be paid for all their research and hard work. When you're staring at three letters that will outperform all of that, all their fancy education, all their worthless MBAs, all their worthless analysis, because when the market crashes, once again, they'll all be on the wrong side. And just like this market's doing, it's proving that nobody knows anything. This market sucks overall. The breadth of this market is horrible. Most stocks suck. It's something. Yeah, I had to go take a passport photo. Didn't want to have to explain why I was wearing a beard in the picture, because you know that would happen. I'll be the guy that gets stopped on going on a family trip for the first time because I have a beard in the picture. Yeah, that would be my luck. But I'm telling you, man, this is definitely the best trading market I've seen in a long time, but you have to be trading the proper setups, and that's it. There's legitimately nothing else to do. You can't swing trade this market. You don't want to be buying options more than a day out. You're going to lose. You're going to lose. Every stock is a pump and dump except the Qs. And one day it will come. But if volatility ever picks up, I will short the Qs again. But right now, basically you can short 95% of stocks, just don't short the Qs. I don't have the words to express disgust, loathe. They're not biting enough to describe how much I hate the stock market, how much I hate this industry, because it's all a scam. Look what they did to some of these stocks, G-Box. Look what they did to some of these EV names. And there were analysts going out there putting buy recommendations on these stocks 50% ago. Where are they now? Are they recommending to their clients, we should be selling down here? No, but they'll put sell recommendations when they drop another 20 or 30%, and they think we don't remember that they upgraded them at the top and they're going to downgrade them again at the bottom. And you'll see that's what's going to happen. So when the downgrades start to happen, and by the way, let's give it up for space one more time. Cathie Wood, she mentioned space, $32 a share. The stock hasn't had an update since hello? Should I do it? I don't got time for telemarketers. I'm telling you, man, I'm going to wait it out. I'm certainly not buying stocks, right? All I'm doing is trading DAL and Bank of America short for money today, right? I'm going to be sitting here waiting for the crash. So the first moment that we get any selling in these cues, if we break down under my key, multi-day VWAP on the cues, which we haven't done in 16 days now, maybe we will have a sell-off for more than 5 minutes again. But I hate everything right now, except trading reversals. I've never experienced this dilemma, this surrealistic nightmare that I'm in. Because I got 300 members in one website. I got about 150 on another website that I'm doing. I've been talking to these other guys, about 300 or 400, and everyone is losing money. Everyone's complaining. So I say, here, I've got a trade that works a lot. Look for earnings reports to revert to prior day support if they roll over on a good report, like the Bank of America and the DAL and the Citibank. Everything's right there for you. You can trade the options. You can trade the stuff. You got your targets. You got your risk. You got your reward. All three trades were monstrous, but people want to sit here trying to pick bottoms on coin and getting hammered. They want to pick bottoms, try to pick a bottom on these EV stocks, and they get slaughtered.
On a warm summer's eve, on a train bound for nowhere, met up with the gang. We were both too tired to sleep.
So I don't know. I can't. I'm a bottle of rage right now. I've never hated the stock market ever, and I hate the market. I hate this industry. I hate it. I have just been blessed with a skill, and because I have been sitting here staring at this shit my whole life, I have a pretty good feel and a pretty good knack for what's going to happen next. With VWAP as my Lord and Savior, I have not had I don't have many losing day trades. Today, the only loss I took was on the DAL short at the beginning of the day because it didn't work. It went back above my price, went back in the green, forced to cover, and then the market opened up and I shorted it again and it tanked 2 points, made all the money back. So today was Bank of America, Citibank, Bank of America, Citibank, DAL, and just, missed the RAD, which was another awesome one. Just keep on doing it, man. What's up, man? I'm in crypto. I've been in crypto more than most of you guys. Look, I'm up 3,800%. Can anybody else say that? I'm up 3,800%. I got Bitcoin, Tron, Dogecoin, Ripple. I'm the man, apparently. I should start a service, right? That's the whole joke about this cryptocurrency. I've been in since November 2017. What's up? I am the official hodler. I've outsmarted all of you. I'm in Bitcoin at 12.5. I'm in Tron at half a cent. I'm in Dogecoin before you heard about Dogecoin. I'm in Tron, baby. Tron's where it's at. So I should launch a service because everybody on YouTube, right? Everybody's got a service to teach you about crypto. You want to know how I bought it? Somebody said, hey, you want to get into this Bitcoin. Hey, isn't Bitcoin for money laundering and illicit drug use and criminal activities? Sort of. Oh, good, I'm in. And then it crashed, and I was like, this sucks. And then it went back, and then it rallied, and then I've been still in it since. And then I bought more Bitcoin so I could pay for the other coins, because apparently that's how it worked at first. You had to buy the Bitcoin to buy the other coins. And I bought what I thought was funny. Ripple. Ripple? How the hell do I not buy Ripple? Ripple's a drink from my childhood. Ripple is one of my favorite Grateful Dead songs. I'm in. Ripple. Boom. Tron. Tron. I don't even like the movie. I just bought it because Jeff Bridges was in Tron. Boom. I'm in Tron. And Doggy Coin, I had just bought a dog. Boom. I'm in Doggy Coin. Next thing you know, it's the whole, it's the shiznit right now, right? But I didn't put any real money to work. I put what I could afford to lose all of it. Oh, well. But bottom line is, I bet you all these people on YouTube and the internet that are selling services to teach you how to trade crypto and what coin is next, I've outdone them all. I've outdone them all. I've out-hodled them all. So go pay $7.99 so some kid could teach you how to buy cryptocurrency. The whole industry is a scam. We're in a bubble, in a bubble, in a bubble, in a bubble, in a bubble. I don't know when it's gonna pop, but I'm sitting here with my blades and all kinds of sharp objects trying to pop it. Nothing would please me more to see this market tank 50%. Nothing would please me more to see Bitcoin. Oh, then again, let me sell it first. But nothing would please me more to see Bitcoin down 70% one day and all of these coins down at 99%. And everybody gets wiped out. Sorry. That's what I'm rooting for. All right. Come on over to the website tonight. We'll have a few drinks. We'll talk about a whole load more bullshit and how much this whole fucking thing is rigged. Use the VWAP. You could see the rigging. Be the VWAP. Enjoy the VWAP. This is the dumbest market I've ever seen. But man, it's tradable. Be careful out there. The end is near. I don't know what happened in Zimbabwe. I got to wait before I go. EBET, it's up 10 points since I sold it. So that's bullish. All right. See, the thing is, when I sell a stock and it goes down, it's twice as bullish as it normally would. It's twice as bearish as it normally would be, because when I sell stocks, all they do is double or triple when I get out of them. So that's why Coinbase, man, I bought Coinbase. So far, I've traded 3 times on the long side. And each time I've sold it, they've gone down. Coinbase could be looking at 250, 180, and then 0. And nothing. I mean, other than my wife surprising me. You know what, honey? I was thinking about maybe giving you a blowjob every night for the next 2 years. Is that all right with you? Unless she said that would top Coinbase going to like $30 a share. But just a mere, maybe just a close, just a little bit higher. Watching Coinbase disintegrate, it puts such a happy feeling. I can't describe the idea of this stock going down another 50% from here. I mean, my nipples are getting hard right now. I don't want to get too graphic, but I love when people lose money in the stock market. I love it. Especially Kathy Wood. I want everything this woman touches to disintegrate. And I hope this space stock gets goddamn delisted. I hope that rocket blows up. I hope nobody dies, but I hope that rocket fucking blows up Get the fuck out of here with this goddamn stock. And if anybody could explain to me how GME is still at 150 and Groupon is still trading at $50, come on. I could name you 100 companies that make a lot of money that the stock doesn't do anything. But the most worthless pieces of shit go 2, 3, 4, 5, 600% straight up. The dumbest market ever. Oh, I'm out of the market. That's kind of why I'm hoping it crashes. So then I could pick up the pieces when everybody's really running for the hills. But it's this slow bleed that there is no bottom on most of the stocks I'm watching. There really hasn't been a bottom yet. And then they got the Qs going up every day. Forget about it. Hey. But man, you know what it is? Kathy Wood or Woods, she represents the they. I'm out to kill the they people. The they. She is Wall Street. Everything wrong about this industry. Her face. When I see her face, that's who I want to destroy. The mere notion that they put this woman on a pedestal and all we had to hear for 3 months, how awesome was she? How awesome everything she touches. All of her ridiculous price targets. Fuck off. Anyway, stay sane, stay educated, stay away from the conspiracies. And I just got to tell you something. You know what the best part of this Biden presidency is? I completely forgot he was president. Oh, it's just a joy. I don't have to hear about who the president is. I don't have to care about policy anymore. I don't have any arguments anymore. I could give a rat's ass. Market never goes down. They're not taking our guns. We got $75 trillion just being printed. We could take the country of Honduras and make it our country, and nothing would change. You're worried about 4,100 immigrants sitting in a detention center? It's nothing. We spent $60 billion building ships. Read about it. I forgot the name of the ship. Just search $60 billion mistake. Mistake by the U.S. Navy. I'm sure it'll come up with something. Let's see. Fraud from 2011. The U.S. There you go. Here it is. U.S. Navy's big mistake. There you go. What's the name of that boat? Oh, they're aircraft carriers that don't float. And then they made this other one. What's the number what's the one that there's these 3 ships? They were supposed to be low water. Oh, they just $60 million, $60 billion, and they're junking the project now. They're like, fuck it. We just made a mistake. A $60 billion mistake. $60 billion. There's more money out there that anybody could, but you want to just glom onto things to complain about when nothing really matters. That's the sickening part of the internet and the trolls and all these so-called people that are offended by everything. This whole predicament, we just need, you know what this country needs? A big open hand slap across the face. Wake the fuck up. Later. Have a few drinks with us tonight. Should be rip-roaring. The password is blue line to orange line. It's the most annoying password we've ever had, ever in the history of my website. I didn't make it. My faithful assistant made it, but I'll give it to you. It's the worst because it's case sensitive. I got to copy and paste it for you. Hold on. So get there early, 6 o'clock. We'll play some Grateful Dead. It's in there, say a blue line, 2 orange line. Yeah. If you don't copy and paste it, you'll never type it right. Exactly. I love when people talk about how Biden's raising the corporate tax rate as if it matters to them. It matters. It's helping you to tax the corporate. If you raise their taxes, they'll pay their employees more. They'll put more into research and development. They'll make it work better for everybody. Well, he's raising his taxes. He's not raising our taxes. It's not coming for our guns. They're sending money, literally sending us money. For what? I didn't deserve anything. Send it to my friend Chris. 3 kids, 5 restaurants, broke. Anyway, see you. Rest up. I'll see you in a couple hours.